So much has been made about the rising price of gas, but milk prices, unfortunately, aren't too far behind. The staple of so many meals for Americans is already in transition, with more and more people opting to purchase non-animal milk. Already, 10 to 15% of milk sold is nut or soy-based, and now there's actually a push for a new milk alternative. Joining us now is Fordham University Associate Professor Garrett Broad. He's written and researched developments in the dairy industry. He joins us now live to tell us about a so-called milk. So, Garrett, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks.
It's great to see you again. So, Garrett, listen, I was researching this during the break, and I see that there are tons of milk products out there on the market, right? There are milk products made with hemp seeds, macadamia nuts, cashews, peas, even potatoes. So what exactly is this new product? How is it made?
Exactly. So there is a long history of dairy alternatives, the number that you've mentioned there. This is something new. This is something different. This is not plant-based milk. The idea is we're calling it animal-free dairy. It uses a combination of some new school technology and old school technology to actually genetically engineer microbes to create milk proteins that then get put into big fermentation bioreactors and then create actual animal milk protein, just like the real thing, but without any animals involved. So again, it's sort of old school, new school, genetic engineering plus fermentation to create real milk protein without the cow.
Well, what is behind all of this? You're saying it's animal-free dairy. Why? And more importantly, what does it taste like? It sounds kind of scary. It sounds like a giant science experiment.
Yeah, so there are actually some products that are already on the market in the United States. You can buy some ice cream by a company called Perfect Day and some of their partners. It tastes like real dairy because it is real dairy. It is what's behind it are a lot of folks who are interested in looking for other alternatives, other options that maybe have better environmental benefits than either the real thing, the conventional dairy, or some of the existing alternatives, as well as match on taste and you know, to the extent that it can fully match taste and texture of the real thing. This is still a really emerging area, and so we don't know for sure what consumers think of it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and play devil's advocate for a moment, because they do say that some highly processed plant-based milk is actually really bad for the environment. So how is this sustainable?
So again, this is going to be a different category than the plant-based milk, and that means it has different environmental impacts as well. The big critique of conventional dairy, of course, is it requires lots and lots of animals, lots and lots of cows in the case of cow milk, and they have significant environmental impacts when it comes to methane emissions, when it comes to water pollution, as well as, of course, ethical concerns about the treatment of animals particularly within sort of highly intensive industrial animal factory farming. So this theoretically could remove the cow, remove some of those environmental concerns, remove some of those ethical concerns. But that doesn't mean it's perfect either. And we still have a long way to go to be able to demonstrate the actual gains, the actual environmental positives of these products. It's still going to require energy. It's still going to require some sort of crops to feed the cells that then get created in these bioreactors. There's, I think, some real reason to believe that removing cows from this system could have positive environmental impacts, but it's going to be up to the industry. It's going to be up to researchers to demonstrate that, to prove that, and then, of course, again, to prove to consumers that it's worth eating, it's worth drinking, it's worth consuming, and that's going to be the real test on the market.
I don't know, Garrett. You know, for some, cow's milk will always be the gold standard, for my son especially. So it's good to see you. We appreciate you breaking it down.
More options is what I think a lot of folks are looking to provide here.
No,
so
absolutely.
Thanks so much for your time.
All right, appreciate it. Good to see you. Fordham University Associate Professor Garrett Broad, thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again soon.